Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Storm, and I'm back into a Danganronpa, and I'll be honest, I barely remember what the hell is going on right now. Someone obviously broke in and did something. Fine, let's just leave. I need to investigate and find out exactly what happened here. Okay, so stay here. Okay, fine. This is the replica sword I bought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Okay, so I do remember that Sayaka was supposed to be... I switched rooms with Sayaka because someone apparently tried... No. Yeah, okay. So, I forget why we did it, but Sayaka felt a little unsafe in her room, so I switched with her. And maybe a good thing I did because someone was trying to break into her room that night. Really scary. There's a keychain on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. I gave it to Sayaka when we traded rooms. Right. This is the bookstore, but okay. This is a sheet from the bookstore. The sword it's been removed. Only with Sayaka. Let me see the bathroom for a second. Let's take a look. As always with this game, whenever the music stops, I always feel inside. I don't like this. That's what I figured. It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then... everything went black.
Danganronpa.
Oh, look at that. I guess that was the end of the chapter. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was the ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. You're awake. Finally. Are you okay? Not really, Aoi. Now's the time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well,
It's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? I can't do that. Hey, are you okay? Aoi. Why would it be? So it wasn't a dream. What I saw, it was real. That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka's...
just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself.
Why?
Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend, Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she was really gone.
calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then, why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Mono Kuma, he told us all to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So,
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says, which I agree with, honestly. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
It is. I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again. Yeah, I'd be mad too.
Hey,
Unless someone violates the school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up.
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the bear times one rule. Bear times one.
But
Then who did it? Who killed her?
come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had to apply for that. One of us killed Sayaka. I mean, yeah, that's what he basically said, isn't it? That you all have to kill each other to, to do it, to get out. Don't be stupid. That's... What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. What kind of reference is that? Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? Well, one of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot wrong with that, dude.
Well,
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
wrong.
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone. It is amazing what some people are capable of. Shut up. Do not like her. Mysterious for mystery's sake is not a personality.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I want to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right? Wasn't he have to kill everyone else to graduate? No. He did say just kill one person, didn't he? I think. Or he didn't specify, did he? I don't remember him specifying, you have to kill everyone else. Just, you have to kill someone and you get to go. Well, let's see what he says, I guess.
Huh?
What do you mean, huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. This motherfucker. Alright, what now?
What?
Why are you laughing? It's 'cause... Naive! You're just so naive! I fucking knew it. You think it's really that easy? You could just kill someone and waltz on out of here? Well, that's what you said, isn't it?
Hey, come
You're
on now.
You're super naive. Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun. The real thing.
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the... Oh, right. That's right, I just remembered. You have to get away with killing someone. Boy. If you do that, there's one more part to the agreement you have to remember?
Then perhaps...
You're referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. Anyone who kills a fellow... If you are the blackened that committed the murder... The blackened? If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. Yeah. That's what you're talking about, is it not?
In other words...
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with.
Yahoo!
So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Oh my god, this just keeps going and going. Oh boy. This is gonna come down to me, isn't it? I'm gonna have to figure this out myself, aren't I? Oh boy. Class trial. Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Oh boy, we're doing it right now. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote.
Oh, of course, because like nothing bad ever happens when you do it that way, right?
If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life.
Cool. I guess.
However, if you choose poorly,
I figured.
then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment.
Jesus.
Which, of course, means your school life will come to an end.
So, if the person who killed her gets away with it, everyone else dies. That is bullshit.
As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it. Well,
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply,
what?
it's execution. Execution!
What?
And by execution, you mean, what else would it mean?
Execution is execution. Execution!
I heard you the first.
Electric chair. Poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I prefer just to take pills. So to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed.
Well done.
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. The rule has been added to the regulations.
Hey!
Wait, hold on a second.
What the hell are you talking about?
You're freaking insane, you know that?
What the?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not? Monokuma is funny at the very least.
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? Because if you don't, he'll kill you, is why, you goddamn retard. What? Are you saying you're not gonna participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What the hell are you talking about?
What punishment? I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be part of this.
I don't believe it!
Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one who's being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. Or he wants to kill you now. The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear.
Shing!
But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us. Oh, that was more of a waddle. I do remember a Monokuma bear exploding, so, you know, maybe don't get too close to him, I would think. But then... nice angle.
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Kind of.
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed.
Why?
You violated a school regulation.
Ah, boy.
I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gunyear.
Oh, that's how you pronounce it. Ah.
This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
Fuck, I just left her body there. What the... I don't... This can't be real. Anyway.
Well now.
Now I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason. What? For no good reason? That makes no sense. But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am.
Who is his voice actor? I need to look him up.
Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Why is that highlighted? Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of he. Yeah, I get that. I was really saying it over and over again.
Right,
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. She just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. Well, thank you for your optimism, Monokuma. I appreciate it. It's good to know that you are the one beacon of light in this world. This isn't some superhero comic. It's not like when you die, you didn't really die. Actually, the way DC and Marvel handles things, people die for real all the time. They just get brought back somehow for whatever reason. This is reality.
Why?
Why'd you have to kill her? Didn't you say you put her in prison or something? I changed my mind. Fucking cunt.
I knew it.
No. You've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Waste time this whole time.
Damn it!
Come on. What do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it...
The Monokuma File!
Thank you, Monokuma. I appreciate it. I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with the corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down. Jesus, the way he says that. That actually has me creeped out, I'll be honest.
So then,
Wait, so then, you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. Wouldn't you have to? Because if we picked the wrong person during this trial, how could he tell us that if he didn't already know? If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting. Uh-huh. Just by the way you said that, does that mean either you didn't kill Sayaka so you know you're safe, or are you actually trying to be planning 5 steps ahead for who you know you're gonna kill? Kyoko. Anyway.
Well?
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so meet up for the class trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long. Nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. There was also the idea that none of us had actually murdered someone. Well, one of you did. And if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey,
Like I said, mysteriousness for mystery's sake is not a personality for her and the other one. I forgot what her name is. Celeste? Whoever the hell it was. Now's not time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing you can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That will lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
in other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who do you decide to trust or not is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
What the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Did you say that before? Because I don't remember. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. That's what happens to you, even if you do adapt. So. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame. Shut up!
That's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell. No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. All right, damn it. Let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone keep repeating that sentiment. They're using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to. We have no choice. That's what it takes to survive, and that's what we have to do. On top of that, there's something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Okay, first of all, I'm saving right goddamn now. Oh boy, let us hope that this works out for the best. Let's see what we can do. I gently place my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood, why are you smiling? Frankly, I'd be shocked if you did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means... Yeah, this whole thing's fucking serious, though. You were laid back as hell because you didn't think it was a big deal. Yeah, but now you see, right? How old are you again? Like in his 20s or something? He's gonna fuck on this dude. I know he's gonna try to.
What?
I mean, everything that's happened so far is real. It's not a joke or whatever. It's really real. Oh yeah, dude.
Let me out of here!
Hell no. Someone save me. Let me out. You just said it. Somebody help me.
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? Oh boy. Everyone's here. Well, mostly everyone's here. That is so weird. Oh no, wait, that's a shadow. I thought Kyoko's body was like this styrofoam cutout. You know what I mean? That's just a shadow that she has cast behind it. Speaking of Kyoko,
Hey,
before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just let him leave. We can't just leave him there alone.
what?
Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Fuck you!
So then,
Fine, then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. I'll shoot you all accomplices. Ooh, right? Two-player co-op based defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally open. Should you shut up? This is not this is a game, but you know, you're not playing a game. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Okay, here's the thing though. If anyone's forgetting, Mondo did give us the book with the crime scene in it, didn't he? What's going to the best round? Right. He did say there's any additional school reference would be added as necessary. Toothpick. Incidents. Record. Oh boy. Let me. No, that's not what I want. No, that's not what I want.
Just a second.
Hold on. Huh? Before we begin the investigation, is there something we need to discuss? Oh yeah. I hit the circle button. I'm just pressing every button to see what comes up. No, that's not what I wanted. He gave us the damn thing. Let me port part, man. Ultimate pop sensation. The thing I remember about Makoto from most from junior high was when that crane got stuck in our school pond and he helped get it free. I always wanted a chance to talk to him after that. Skill, melodious voice. Ultimate abilities. Oh, special ability. Why do you have a chest size? Why do I feel that Kyoko or possibly Celeste are just like are double agents for Monokuma or something? Ultimate unlucky student. Everyone has just one page. Oh, and Leonis. Oh, that's right, because you talk to them more. That's how you know more about them. His skill is Robot Jock. Ultimate Fanfic Creator. That still gets me that that's his title. His special ability. Ultimate Clairvoyant. Why didn't you see this? Any of this happening, Yasuhiro, if you're the Ultimate Clairvoyant? Namesake is for wimps. When it gets cold, I shed my layers. Yeah, I hear when people whisper behind my back and call me a super spaz, but so what? You go, Aoi. You got it. Talk to everyone, I guess. Hey, Aoi. How you feeling?
What the heck?
I hate this. I do too. But still, we have a choice. You have to figure out who did it. Or else, we're all dead. Celeste.
Oh.
What? So you finally noticed what? What the crap? Huh? Notice what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received. Yeah, I can't do that myself. Can you show me how to do it? And I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
Huh?
Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead and take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? Uh-oh. She died in Makoto's dorm. She's right. Then, could it be? Oh, dude, I hate you more and more every time I see your face. All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second. You've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? Okay, well, defend yourself here, dude. Like, didn't you, that before when you were in her room, someone was trying to break in. So, mention that part, why don't you?
So then.
Are we all done talking? Why would we be done talking? I mean, here's the thing. Everyone watching this, we all saw what happened. We saw the situation between Makoto and Sayaka. Okay, we know the truth. Makoto needs to fucking defend himself here. And are we all done talking? No, we're not done talking. Because honestly, from their perspective, it is suspicious. So Makoto, defend yourself. Start talking. Are we all done talking? No, we're not done talking. We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues from a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong...
So...
Well, do we have to say anymore?
Actually,
I'd rather you didn't. No.
Goodbye.
Everyone, pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. I want to talk to everyone here, but okay, fine. Go ahead, leave. He's like, Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and I'm thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking dead.
yeah. They better let me find him. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
so,
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that? I'm sure you can figure out, are we? You're talented.
anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is very suspicious.
It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Okay, so defend yourself, motherfucker. You're not saying anything. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check. We may as well at least check just to check. Even if I want to, I couldn't help but investigate. Why is that? You were so ready to point fingers before, but now all of a sudden you don't want to help find out who the real killer is? Why is that, Toko? What's up with that? Wait, why not? I'm no good with blood. Right now, look at the bottom left corner of the screen. You can see one of the pikes sticking out of what's-her-name's body. You're right next to her corpse. You're fine with blood up to this extent. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out. Really? Because again, what's her face? Her body's right there, bleeding out and everything.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. Dude, you had a chance to defend yourself before you didn't say anything. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And that parting looks at me. And the parting looks at me has still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Because you didn't say anything, stupid! Seriously, they got it all wrong. Then why didn't you say anything, stupid? Why did they have to suspect me? Well, because of the evidence and the fact that you didn't say anything to actually defend yourself for the, like, 5th or 6th time that I've mentioned that. I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will... Yeah, they'll pick you, dude.
Execution is execution. Execution.
But since they're gonna pick wrong anyway, that means all of them die, and you get to live, right? I hope so.
Electric chair. Zzz, zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Good rhyming, Monokuma. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Investigate. I guess look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Mizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. You have no choice but to push forward if you want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Alright then. Let's find out what happened next time, because right now, this has been going on for a little too long. So, yeah, we'll find out what happens next time. So, until then, I'll talk to you guys later.